Mike India Golf 1.
For takeoff, runway 1 right, MiG-007.
Okay, we're cleared for takeoff. Very exciting. Special permission to fly over the capital. And about 20 miles to the east. Looking forward to it. And time is, I was aiming for 0800, it's 8:01:35 seconds, so about a minute and a half late. That's okay, let's line up and get the show on the road. Okay, everything's good, full throttle, brakes off, airspeed's alive, 20 knots, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, rotating 6 degrees, and we have liftoff. Gear up. Maintain the climb to 1500 feet. Flaps up. Enormous airport, as you would expect at the US Capitol. Climbing at 5 degrees. Mike India Golf 1.
Tower MiG-007, continue for east departure.
And we will start turning to the east. Still climbing. There's enormous quarry here. Amazing. 1200 feet. Still turning. Getting onto track. So we actually want to follow this road, which runs right across the top of the airport. Mike India Golf 1.
Tower MiG-007, frequency change.
But of course, due to our large turn circle, we're going to come back south to get back on the road. So there is a lot of I follow roads in this flight plan. Look at the moisture in the air up there. It's obviously raining up there a bit. So we pretty much can follow this road exactly. Or just head on the recommended heading. And our first stop in about a couple of miles is a place called Vienna. We can see it looming up in front of us now actually. Let's go to the right wing cam. There we go. Amazing roads here. Look at the cars on the road. Wow. They go pretty fast too. So this is Venice. And that brings us to about 10 miles from the capital. So it's not terribly far, all things considered. We're right on 1,000 feet. We'll probably stay at 1,000 feet, I think. So there's Venice. Right, continuing on down the road. So I get my trim sorted out a bit. Sitting on 250 knots, which is what's recommended for this kind of airspace, maximum speed. Wow, if you like roads, you'll love this place. So the let's follow the road as a kind of, because it should lead us right into Washington, I think, although, yeah, I mean, I can see Washington looming ahead. Pretty sure the road will come back around to the left, but let's just plough on straight ahead for now. Stick to the plan very strictly, because I'm sure they're watching us like a hawk. So we can see, so 1,000 feet is good. We start to see the river, tall buildings, and even Lincoln Memorial. You can just see beyond these tall buildings. Slow up. Get the wing cam going, yep. So the lighting's not great this time of morning. We'll come back later on. If they let us if we do a good enough job the first time round. Don't break any rules. That's right, so as I said in the briefing, there's a bridge here and a cluster of buildings on the right. You really want to swing around to the right hand side of this cluster of buildings, which we'll do now. That's going to bring us right in over the Lincoln Memorial. Yep. Now watch my speed, doesn't get too low. So we follow this bridge and it's a straight line then for about 2 miles. So there we go. Now I won't take too many pictures now because the light's not too great. But let's just try to get the flight right the first time around. And so there it is, Lincoln Memorial. Let's go to the GoPro. It's going to work better for us. There we go. Excellent. Whitehouse on the left. Fantastic. Washington Monument. Pool of Remembrance, I think that's called. And Capitol building straight ahead. There we go. Let's look left quickly. Nice. Fantastic. What a thrill. And immediate right turn at the Capitol building. So let's get ready for that. That's awesome. Rightio, and off we go. Power up. And heading straight down the river. Nice. Back to 1,000 feet. Yeah, that's awesome. We're living the dream here today. And of course they do have their own airport right in the city, but the first round of this world tour is we go to all the official main airports, even if they're not the closest one to the capital city. Some of these places have half a dozen airports, you know, within a few miles. So we just start top of the list, work our way down. Okay, let's go to the left wing cam. And on the left you can see nice easy landmark. The large red building on the left. And this bridge, we're going to turn right at this bridge. Okay. So a big right turn over another incredible intersection. Basically follow this road. Amazing. There we go. So much to see here. I wonder where the X-Files. We'll find them next time. Right. I'm going to fly to the left, to the right a bit so I can check out the cars. And boy, there's a lot of traffic. It's awesome. So let me check my map. Yep, I'm going fine. So now about 3 miles away. It's not very far. We're going to veer to the right, so let's get to the left. And we're looking at the home of the that famous American family, the Simpsons. Springfield. And there's a massive intersection coming up 1.8 miles away. Let's get the right wing camera out and we can see it from here. Nice and easy to see. This is a mind-boggling intersection. Check this out. And we're going to veer to the right up the road. OMG. That is like something from Back to the Future or the Jetsons or Fifth Element. It's amazing. Okay. So pretty much head in this direction. A little bit to the right. Past the mall here. Pretty much following the road. Heading about 3-1, or about, I can tell you exactly. 312. 320. Trying to multitask here. So we'll leave. Now we could follow that road, but we won't. Stay on this heading of 320. We're going to climb. Let's go to 2,000 feet. And we can spot the airport already. Flashing at us. Now, it's only 11 minutes and I'm at 220 knots now. So that's quite a reasonable length flight. Let's call the airport. Channel 2 to get the list. Channel 3, actually I should have the frequency still dialed in. I'm not sure what to do. Okay. Channel 2. Oh, that changed the frequencies on me. Okay. Mike India Golf 3.
Tower MiG-007 is 10 miles southeast 2,700 feet with Charlie to land.
And
MiG-007 Tower. Altimeter 29er, 2 wind 281 at 7. Enter left traffic runway 19er left.
okay. Mike India Golf 1. As usual, I climbed. Well, I was distracted, but it's better than descending, I guess, but still not great. Now, on the right there, we can see Venice again. Is it Venice? Vienna. City we flew past on the way in. In fact, let's look to the north. Yep, into the south. Boy, they've got a lot of trees around here. I have not been to Washington before. I've been to Boston, and that did impress me, how much greenery they have there. Unbelievable. Right, so let's keep the speed up. I'm slowly descending to 1,000 feet, bit by bit. Now, what was the runway? 19 left. Okay, let's dial that in. 19 left. It's 190, there it is. It's probably the opposite of the one we took off from, actually. Now, there it is. I'm looking at an airport out in the distance, but we're already here. Yeah, because here's the quarry.
MiG-007 wind 281 at 7. Cleared to land runway 19er left.
Mike India Golf 1.
Cleared to land runway 19er
Okay,
left,
so-
MiG-007.
Whew. So we're pretty much in the right spot to do a U-turn. Come back and land on 19er left. Because we took off from 01 right. This is the same runway, just opposite heading. Okay, well, I'm going to turn at this intersection here. Still at 1,400 feet. Descending in the turn. Watch the speed, I've got a stall warning then. Okay, gear down. Flaps down. I'm a little bit right. Once again, as I've done many times before, I aim for the taxiway rather than the runway. Because the taxiway is bigger, that's one reason. Okay, so there it is. Gears down, we've got 3 greens. So heading altitude speed, we're on Right heading, altitude's 900 feet. Speed's a little bit slow. Gear down, flaps down, fuel is good. Right, I'm going to try to do a low chat landing. See how we go. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty close to my 95 knot goal. And I reckon I can turn in there. I'll just sneak through the apron here. Excellent. Well, that famous last words. That went well. For my first flight in the US of A. FAB.